in especially living in LA and the heart of the media capital of the world, Hollywood, all of this, the city, there can be this energy that's like very ungrounded and not like connected to the elements, connected to the fresh water, connected to the fire and the earth. And so I only want to share my eros being erotic energy.
Wait, eros?
Eros, E-R-O-S.
Eros? Is that like a
god,
Greek?
Yeah,
okay,
the
it's
Greek
a Greek
god
thing.
Eros. And so the term eros.
Is Dionysus involved? Is that a Greek? Is he Greek?
Honestly,
do you know what I'm
I don't
talking
know. Yes, I've heard this one. My mythology doesn't go very far beyond
so
Eros.
Eros. Okay,
Eros,
sure.
Being our sexual life force energy, like that feeling of turn on. So I only want to share my eros with someone who can actually meet me in that space of spirituality and earth wisdom. Yeah. And not everyone in LA can.
Well, I mean, I agree with that. LA. I mean, you're Sammy, right?
Yeah.
You're from LA too, right?
No, I'm originally from a small town. I moved to LA last year.
But you've been in LA for a year.
But I've been in LA for a year, yeah.
You're from a small town?
Yeah.
What small town?
New Smyrna Beach, Florida.
Isn't that just outside of Fort Lauderdale?
It's like 20 minutes. No, it's like 20 minutes from Daytona, an hour from Orlando, and 3 hours from Miami. So.
But you've been in LA for a year.
I've been in
so
LA
you're corrupted.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
you're
I'm already
fully corrupted.
I'm fully corrupted.
Okay.
Completely submersed.
But so I do agree though that LA, it's
a different
very
world.
Superficial, shallow.
Yeah, shallow.
So I get that.
But no, I definitely agree with what you said. It really has a lot to do with your headspace, because I've been in times where I've been single and I feel so bad about myself, only because I had probably just gotten out of a relationship at that point and I'm missing someone, or I do miss that consistency. But once I start feeling better, then it does become fun, because it is fun to meet new people and get out there. And even if it goes really bad, like I've been in so many bad dates, it's still something to laugh about. And it's an experience, and it's like a new contact. Like you never know who you're going to meet. That's what I always say. In LA, like you never know. So it definitely is fun when you're in the right headspace.
So, but did you answer the question? Does dating suck?
No, dating doesn't suck. No.
So overall, it seems like panel.
We like dating.
It's like, we like dating.
Yeah.
All right.
You kind of just gotta like play the game.
Play the game?
You know that they're like playing a game, so you gotta play it back. Like you gotta be smarter than them.
Smarter than
3 steps ahead.
3 steps ahead of them, and you
Three
just
steps
act,
ahead.
Not that you act
That's a lot of
clueless, but like
steps.
kind of.
What's that?
Nothing.
Wait, repeat it.
I said not that you act clueless, but like kind of to like not give them a sense of that they're in the like that they have power over you. You know, like you're the ball's in your court. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do either. Like on dates, like if a guy asks like, "Can I kiss you?" I'm like, "No."
Yeah.
And like he won't kiss me.
So then he respects your boundary.
Yeah, he respects my boundary,
like
which I nice. Yeah. And I'd rather them like accept that boundary and like be interested in me, like not just wanting me to like for physical. Yeah.
Whoa. So is it a game then, or is it just like
not like a game, but just kind of like I know that they're talking to a bunch of guys, so why would I close myself off to just that one guy? Right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
No, that makes sense.
Do you guys agree?
Yeah, like why would I take someone seriously when clearly they're
no
not taking me seriously at all?
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially because
exactly.
we're all like in our early 20s. Like this is the time
to like explore and find yourself too.
Exactly.
When you say explore and find yourself, does that mean just like get run through by a bunch of dudes? Just I just want to translate.
Where did you get that?
I just
like
I'm just
like,
translating
literally
here.
finding who you are. Like you don't know, like people have like childhood traumas and like beliefs that they had that they grew up with and don't know anything else. But now that you're like in college, like I love being at UCSB because I've been able to like figure out what I truly like, and I've put myself out there in different ways and just see what works best for me, you know.
By the way, did you guys say what your majors were at UCSB? Major?
You go first.
I'm a comm major.
I'm a stats and data science major.
Okay. Next question for you guys. So there's been bad dates, there's been good dates. What would you say is the best, I shouldn't say, maybe not best, but what is the furthest a guy has gone in terms of a date? Has a guy ever offered Let me start with this. Has a guy ever offered to fly you out somewhere? Let's start with Samantha here.
Oh my gosh.
Have-
Okay. I have had a guy offer to fly me out somewhere, and then when it came time to like buy the flight, like we're on the phone with each other, right? We're on FaceTime, and he's like, "Okay, so did you get the flight?" And I'm sitting here like, I thought you were supposed to be flying me out on the flight. Like, that's what I'm thinking in my head. Guys, I was so stupid. I bought the flight. But
No.
I've had other experiences where a guy has flown me somewhere with him, like to go together on a date. So I've had that, but I guess I've never had the experience of a guy literally flying me out to his city. No.
Dubai?
No.
You look disappointed. Wait, but so you said you have gone on dates where the guy has flown you somewhere?
Yes.
And was that, would you say earlier on?
That was earlier on.
Early on.
He flew us to Vegas. Me and him like never ended up actually dating, but it was really fun. He flew me to Vegas. The entire trip was paid for. I mean, that was a pretty extravagant date. And let me just say this, I actually didn't end up dating that guy. Like, I didn't end up liking him. That did not make me like him. So just putting that out there.
What date number was that? The Vegas trip? Number 2? Number 1?
Maybe like number 4.
Number 4?
Number 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
And was that the only flown out situation?
Yeah, that was the only flown out situation.
The
for
only
me.
one?
Yeah.
There isn't another?
No.
Okay. Fair
No
enough.
more.
What about you? Ever flown out?
No one has ever flown me anywhere.
Have you ever had an offer from a guy? Hey,
No.
I'm in Miami.
Come fly me out.
I'll fly you out.
I've had an offer from a friend who's in Miami who was like, come see me, friend, lover. And I had someone I was in a committed partnership with buy me a ticket.
Okay.
But I do have a story of a really, like, how far a guy has gone.
Okay, let's hear it.
Not a flight, but on our first date, he bought roses and also bought a bunch of rose things like rose soap. He bought rose tea. He bought rose laundry detergent. He bought rose perfume because he knows that I love roses. And so I like go into his room and the whole bed is covered with roses. There's a rose candle lit, all this rose stuff. It felt like I was getting married. It was like roses everywhere. And then we had an amazing night together. And then he made me breakfast in bed the next day and like fed me berries. And no one has ever done that. And so I proceed to think like, oh, I'm falling in love with him. But this is the guy that's dating 5 other women. And it's like, no, I just like want to worship the divine feminine in every woman, which I get. And we're great friends now. But I was shocked. I was like, no one I've dated for years has ever bought me like all this rose stuff and like made the bed so nice. And yeah, it was really sweet and confusing at the same time.
What date number was that?
1.
Number 1.
Yeah. Well,
How did you meet?
We knew we had been friends for the past like year and a half. And then we had acknowledged that like, oh, there's a charge and we want to explore this. And then it was like the first time we did.
And you said there was rose petals?
Everywhere. Full of roses, rose tea, rose laundry. It was just rose extravaganza.
And did you appreciate that? Or were you like, yo, this is extra. This is kind of weird.
Honestly, I loved it because I was just in a space of like, worship me as the goddess I am, like pamper me. I love gift giving. It's one of my big love languages. So I'm like, give me gifts. But it did get confusing when I was like, I wanted to be in a relationship with him. And then he was like, what? Like, I'm just like like, what? No, like, did I send mixed messages? I was like, yes, you did. The roses, the breakfast in bed, mixed messages.
Let's just go around the panel really quick. If a guy like first date did a bunch of all this extra shit, roses, chocolates, what was some of the other stuff?
Tea.
Tea,
like rose. It was all the
rose petals,
rose everything.
candles,
Laundry detergent.
Laundry, huh?
That's a little silly.
Laundry detergent.
And soap.
Honestly, that's actually
And
a good
body
idea.
scrub.
I'm gonna start doing that. Bringing laundry detergent to my first day. Here, you're dirty.
Yeah, I don't know if I take that
I don't know
I'd
if that'd be like a good
"Oh, you're
thing."
trying to tell me something?
But so Samantha,
Yeah. If
would
someone did that for
would that be a bit extra?
I would be so surprised. That is, I mean, okay, aside from the laundry detergent, that's so thoughtful for someone to just go and plan all of this stuff because they know that they're going to see me. I mean, I honestly wouldn't even know what to think. And it would depend on the person too, like who's doing that.
Yeah, true.
It would really depend on who it was.
Okay.
Wait, what was the question?
If a guy, like first date and a guy's doing all this extra shit, let's say he gets you flowers, chocolate, all that stuff.
Do I know
first
him
date.
before?
Let's just say no.
That's a good question.
Like
Let's
it's
say
like the
no.
first time meeting in person.
First date, but maybe you guys met, say on a dating app, or he approached you. I don't know.
I don't know. I guess I wouldn't like be mean about it. It wouldn't be weird. But yeah, like I'd be thankful that he put that much thought into it.
You wouldn't feel like any sort of type of way.
If it was like rose petals on the bed, I would think a type of way for the first date. But like flowers and chocolates, like that's kind of cute.
Okay.
Immediately no.
If a guy got you flowers and all that.
Flowers, yeah,
No, yeah,
that's
like
flowers are great, but I think, like, you know, for you that's great because you've known this
Right.
person. But if I met this person on a dating app and he bought me detergent and soap, I'd be like, you are a freak and not the good kind. You know, like
Actually, yeah, it would give me the ick.
I would.
Yeah. The detergent would.
The
The
detergent.
I'd be like, what?
What if he worked? Hold on. What if he worked at the
Tide?
soap company and he was just like, "Look, I got a little extra soap. Thought I'd give you some." Then it's kind of like
On the first date though.
first date.
Like
There isn't. Some
He gives you
story
like a
behind it.
Costco wholesale amount of detergent, like one of those big jugs.
I would leave
No,
immediately.
this did not happen.
What were the pods that people were eating?
Oh, the
Tide
Tide Pods.
yeah,
Oh,
he
gosh.
brought you a bunch of Tide Pods. That no go for you.
It's like only like clean women